Wall of smoke, there'll be vision for Dexter slightly if he does poke his head out, and there's a whole squad there.
Well, they are still focused in on his position right now. If Acorn stands up, he is going to go down. Seriously gets that into the site. They go.
Whoa.
Dexter with a trade, but Tabson, they're in.
Yeah, completely. I think Bemis is going to have to buy time. Kit's on frozen. It's not like they can't go for this. A flash up short, perhaps regroup. Kito's there, though. And he's already pressuring Bemis, isolating him from the retake. Pack and a big one. Low on HP, but not low on confidence.
These are the three you want alive here for the retake. The Kit's up on frozen. There's a flash as well.
Okay. Coming on in. Got to time this right. They know they've got that 5-second defuse. They're not in a rush. Rops, magnificent performance in the round as MOUZ converted yesterday. Let's see what he can do to start off the CT side. He's been caught on the jump. Gade will finish him off. Nice connection with the P250. Problems for MOUZ. Running out of players and time. Oh, and that's something out of frozen. There's a different universe where those both connect.
Yeah, it looked like they could have been lining up there for a second, but a pretty standard response early there.
Stubborn on long though, big back to long, 2 for 2, and Dexter, I love this. It's an unlikely clear. They might get a bit bloodlusty, and yeah, they are faffing around with nades, and he's missed his chance. Chad, I don't know about you, that should have been 2. Nade high. Will chip away further at Quito. The jump shot does connect. It's still threatening from MOUZ, a man advantage. Searson trying to bail his teammate out of trouble. A smoke to play around Gade. Will deploy his util to house that short push.
Not using the smoke either.
Oh, and Bemis hits a big one. MOUZ are fully locked into this one. Searson did have a chance, but look at that from way downtown. Handing out another heady.
That's 3 absolute scorches right there. One from Dexter to kick off proceedings to open up the account here, and then those 2 from Bemis, who now you can see he's slowly starting to grow into this tier 1 level of Counter-Strike here with a couple of nice shots like that. Huge round for MOUZ Sports to steal away here. This outstarted Smoke, just on the peak.
And he gets a second as well.
Yeah, you feel, I know what you're saying here, right? It feels like he should have converted that a bit cleaner.
I mean, you know, you can ask for perfection, of course. In the heat of the moment, he's done more than enough. And this one from Bemis.
Scorches.
The fact that that's straight to the dome.
Looks like they want to go for the buy in the next round of play. All 5 sticking as a pack up towards the catwalk position into Acor, who should be able to clean house here.
Well, I don't know. Quito's got a deagle, and well, he's the last man left, so not much more to be done for him, unfortunately, and there might be a nade with his name on it. Dexter sharpies that one up.
You have to be a little bit slower on the defaults. You have to deal with upper tunnels. This is never the way the map used to play out.
I mean, imagine breaking through a Frozen and Rops lower ton CT setup, and they're still getting pressure from doors. Rops will strike. Gade is next victim, but a very well-found headshot. Quito looking the wrong way, unawares. Acor's AWP has filled the feed as well. Gade is his next victim. Well played by Acor, contributes. And MOUZ 3. The only real vulnerability is testing Dexter's mid-hold, but as it currently stands, it looks like they're walking into this Bemis Acor bait and switch. If you do... Oh, careful now, Acor could get time. They're going for a push.
This could be great.
It's huge. They're all doing the flashbang dance, and Bemis might get away with 2.
Shaky aim there.
1.5. Yes, Stewie2K would be proud of the mouse wiggle. But returning to mid, that's enough of a deterrent.
Rops
and look at the initiative from Rops. He wants to take some space, and he might take some heads. If he tucks in... Quito's not ready. Incendiary. He's got to have to get out of there. Escape, buying time. Frozen to strike from the tons as well. They're in a box. A hurt locker. You can't get out. The nade is not bad. Tabson accelerating through with 20 HP. And Big Clan, where are they? The walking wounded right now.
Just one at a time. Oh, should have had that one for free. The bomb's loose in tunnels. There's 15 seconds, and Tabson's trying to do it all.
Yeah, he's giving it a good go, but it's up to Searson and Tabson up against Rops here. If he gets one, he could delay. And he's got it. Time. Searson. It's of the essence. He's just lost the round as he waits for Rops buying time. Rops will take him 2. Doesn't even get to hold on to it. In fact, he'll bring that AWP over for the double AWP setup. Big are looking a little lost here. A couple of Kevlar vests, some helmets for good measure. And already Acor connecting shots from that short position. He's standing around. It's some bravery here.
I like it.
Yeah, he's got support. Bemis to stand his ground with him, and it's actually the USP. He gets 3 with the US. And Dexter will chuckle as he collects.
Maybe another timeout here for Big. Take the pace out of this. We just started, and we're already 7 rounds deep.
That they could have sought.
He's creeping.
Rops the AWPer. An angle, and he does collect the AWP on AWP action. Rops delivers and defends the supporting cast, dropping the incendiary and just completely corrals them back towards middle. Especially, have you seen the stats of Rops at this tournament? It's just every single 1 point something. The dude is delivering on a consistent basis. That superstar level. Acor stabilizes.
Had to get that.
Just as vision's restored, and there's tabseN falling to secure. Gade, he's been looking better as an individual, finding his feet in the big clan jersey, but up against an AWPer holding this line. He's going to try and bait the shot. He has, and trying to profit just about across the line, but the bomb plant not going to happen. Gives it a good go. 7 though for MOUZ.
They could execute on the site from short and CT here if they'd like.
Acor can smoke off the long player. CSGO would have to peek around it. They've got the full one-way as well, and that's a snappy one out of beamZ. Looking threatening. 2 on the ramp to break through. Who dares poke their head up, and the nades land, obscured by the smoke. Tizian strikes. Acor needs one on the walker, and he's lost his head. Surely MOUZ concede this one. There's just not enough time, and another in the feed from CSGO. Trying to make it hurt, trying to punish as best he can. Frozen on the way out the door. Just about gets away with it.
Okay, well, handled there from Big. It didn't look great for a second there. One of the notes that maybe people not too familiar with is the fact when Acor tagged Keto through the car, he didn't know he was there, but then the decals of the blood on the back wall, it keeps it in the back of their mind that it's still a possibility. Citizen's taken down beamZ, Gade's taken down Acor. This was a almost foregone conclusion here as the kills come on in as part of the fake. Last man to find, Dexter's through, and a little bit of damage there. Does get traded out, the AWP will be saved. And problems as far as the buy goes for MOUZ Sports here. There's a real opportunity for Big to level things up.
CSGO's still there. Oh, and with the bomb retrieval, this could be a destabilizing play. What a shot. Converts off the initial scout tag. And now they're going to have to be slowed down. Keto, though, is late at spawn, and Dexter's doing it all.
They're locked in.
They are. They're wrapping him, though. The suicide pressure, I love the smoke. They'll have to push through it. Gray screen and more information. A shot goes awry. Dexter strikes. He's doing it all. Just starting with the deagle. Tizian will pick up the remaining pieces and stop that before it goes too far.
Oh, this is winnable now.
Yeah, thanks to the leader. Live. beamZ screaming the same. He's ahead of the incendiary. Oh, and an information play has led to Tizian's demise. That scroll wheel costs him, and now into the B site. There's still a 1v3 on the cards here. Okay. AK on beamZ. He'll likely be the third man in. tabseN loses vision temporarily. He's got 24 bullets in the mag, and it's Acor loud about this. And there's the info. Car. They need to strike in unison here. Rops and beamZ to convert. They need to time this right. Rops losing his head. tabseN nearly pulls the clutch out of the bag. A good conversion in the end. beamZ puts the cherry on top.
We've seen how that's looked when the kill's gone the other way. So this time, MOUZ are setting themselves up to win this half 9-6. They've even scavenged the AWP back.
Go on, Acor. 16 frags and counting.
Guess he was just waiting for the most high-pressure moment to show up, huh? The 2-2 to qualify for the Legend stage.
Might have something to do with it.
Oh, this is forced mid to B right now.
Yeah, and they're making it very clear. Double smoke for the commit. Oh, Dexter. He denied the perfect supporting flash. Acor again puts his name in the feed, this time with the flashbang, and they secure it with ease.
And it doesn't look like they've made up their mind, so this mid-round call coming out now. Led by Frozen, clearing out towards long. Rops still in towards the upper tunnels, having a prod, and he's gone down.
Keto and pistols, an iconic mix. Tizian playing the headshot angle. It's a common clear. beamZ, however, so vulnerable. One click would set him up. It's Dexter that loses his head, and wow, clean from the clicks there. Big Clan connect. And back on the board, 7. Keeping the B shot and BCTs here. Yeah, it could. Messy, and they peek him together. Nice work, Keto. The only M4 in play, and they've seized an advantage out of that. Double kill in the tunnels. MOUZ now having to go back to the drawing board and back to wait. It will work. Very big one. Careful if you poke your head out of that smoke. Timer on it. Acor spotted. Tizian still alongside with an MP9. Threatening weapon. They're going to be flooding in. The util's there. The frags are too, and Big Clan, what a recovery. They don't lose another man, Chad.
And we're out of vets.
Yeah,
and when I was on the analyst desk, I didn't get a PC to log into like I did here, so I never got to watch.
Oh, now then. That's the dream start to a buy like this. I say buy, quote unquote buy. Over towards the B side of the map. Frozen's responsibility was holding that mid-cross. They have that information to work with. Don't forget the buy is unideal. Suboptimal deagles, and the last of their nades is coming in. Gade has to clean house here. Has to sweep them under the rug. And Dexter's already a threat. The supporting flash is great, but not great enough. And they've done it. They've broken down the doors, and what Frozen started, MOUZ will finish.
MOUZ Sports have a real chance to push the issue here. If they can win one more round, they should be able to break the majority of the bank. And to think, yeah, that's how it started. Just a quick on shot through the door. Bang. Great stuff from Frozen there.
Keto's advancing. Oh, yeah, second guessing himself now because here they come. He's got the perfect weapon, but nothing to report. Some insignificant damage, but it's Tabson, the man that rotated in, gets a quick three-piece. The bargain bucket. EKİNER pulls a cancel, and they are trying to save, but the spawn is already occupied. Tizian can twist the screws further, and will. EKİNER holding on to what he can. The AWP. But they are running him down.
Yeah, and he needs to survive here because they're going to need to call on him to find entries, right? Frozen did it earlier with the scout here, but if he can get a good long spawn, he can take that fight. If they can set him up over towards B and he can catch somebody sleeping, was huge. He locked them down there. So Keto is more than happy to take that fight. This was the nade I was highlighting here, perfectly timed. You can just see landing and doing so much damage. Tabson for an in-game leader, he is... Well, they have to go.
They're on their way. About 8 or so seconds left on those smokes, and they will peek over them, but Tabson, he's all too wise to your wicked games. Running out of time, running out of teammates. They need a quick two-piece here. What's he got for us? Beam is looking the wrong way. He's going to try and get the uncontested plant. He's running out of chances here and does deliver at least one, not the second. Round over.
Yeah, I think that's more than an educated guess with that type of a push, because it's so risky for an AWP player to push like that. Now, we were talking about it earlier. When we got to see these guys go head-to-head over in the RMR event not that long ago, Siriusson was literally jumping out of the mid-window on Mirage.
We'll see. It's only up against the AK. It's not going to be too scary. Frozen, not again. Struggles to contribute. If they can just finish the job, how has Tabson got away with that? He takes another one. Oh, disaster strikes for MOUZ. Tabson steals.
I don't want to say that they should save, but I don't see what else they can do.
That's a nice one from Robs. Caught off guard and still has the capacity, but Sirson ready to greet him. Bullet into the bottom. EKİNER reveals himself, and they've got a three-man hold of this bomb. He wouldn't even have time to get it down at this point, so just looking for somehow a miraculous 3 kills. And that's the end of that. 14 on the board, and if you weren't keeping track, this has been a very dominant second half. The score as it currently stands in our second half is 8-1. Tabson.
What's the bomb? They know the bomb's mid-doors.
Spotted out as Incendiary forces them forward, and he is absolutely raring to go. Clean conversions on 2 of them, and the nade, everything is spot on. This one's over. Somebody get me a fork and stick it in this map, because this is 15. The 2 members have nearly 800 damage combined. Oh, sorry, nearly 1,000, I suppose. And oh, going for the aggressive reload. Nearly.
It's been a low buy. What can they get done? The rifle round's not in their favor by any means, and towards long, the Hail Mary called. Flashes are in, defensive. Tizian's dead. Bemis has finally found them in open, but Sirusson responds, and Tabson here for more punishment.
Oh, they just don't stop. There's more to come. Gage does deliver, and that's enough. Like, that was the one he had to win. Could have lost long control, and now far from it. It's still under their remit.
They should be looking to close this out. Have heavily rotated over towards 8. They're already chasing through spawn. They're already at spawn. They're shooting them in the back.
Oopsie. Gage nearly with a whiff.
They've actually given them a chance.
Yeah,
here,
they
Big.
have. They get to take these fights. It's just a one-on-one. Mano will mano. And there you go. Dexter actually gets given that gift, and they know Gade was taking shots. Mid to be smoke.
Look at Sirusson coming through lower dark.
Yeah, and he's going to have a chance, which he will not let slip. Big Clan, that's a solid lockout of their defense, and making it clear why Dust 2 was their pick. It did look like something you didn't want to trifle with them with, especially on that second half.
Yeah, definitely a close game in terms of...
Nades in the sky. He's going to see if he can get a good HE. It is well placed, and just a little shy of the mark. Into the site, the smokes are up. The bomb likely to be planted as well, uncontested. Gage the first on the scene. There is vision on CT at the bare minimum. Rops is in a prime position to catch these rotators.
Very lucky.
Oh, great click. And already the bodies are all dropping for Big Clan. They're running out of options. It's Tizian and Banana, and he's not long for this world either. EKİNER looking great on his Glock. And this is exactly the start MOUZ Sports would have hoped for. Nearly a clean entrance into the site. Looking to change things is Searson. No slouch at all. Doesn't need the zoom banger to bang. 18 seconds and counting. And that's the end of that. Acor takes his third. MOUZ Sports get themselves off that goose egg immediately. He would love to get a frag and get that smoke down. Here comes some exec util.
Playing ahead of it.
He's actually trying to play ahead of it. Get the one, not the connection though. Boost will be quick. Likely to be sprayed. What have you got, Keto? Need to deliver, and he has. At least the first head falls, and now 2v3. Bomb yet to be planted. Acor responsible for the banana side. Searson, actually a great Molotov for the default plant, but it does still go down regardless, and now they're coming for him.
Oh, how's he going to save this?
Yeah, the smoke's indicative of the intention. He wants to get out. Rops is surely going to go down in this head-to-head. Wow, that's quick. I think the barrel may have betrayed him a little, but either way, Rops. It'll be a short side commit. Rops through the apps, and their utility's been so well placed. MOUZ have to commit into this. It's such a brutal stack, dude. This is gonna suck. Can they find anything? The answer is a resounding no. Tizian just laughing at him. Dexter decides he may as well try and keep hold of what he can, and that's denied as well. Rops doesn't even get to play the video game.
That's a massive gamble right there that they've just taken. Big, just not wanting to take these sites in the 3-on-5 scenarios, the 2v5 scenarios that they found themselves before.
And they are on their way. This is quicker, much quicker, and Gate is good to receive the first up on first oranges. Those committed though. Spots the cheeky beret, and Robs has actually taken him down. A team kill on the nade. Not very fun for MOUZ, and it gets worse. A smoke shot. Searson's just connected a Hail Mary, and now it fades. Acor's the next victim. Ooh, between the two. Unable to decide, and now Acor has saved the day. What just happened? Multi-kill master, it's looking to tabseN to save it. MOUZ break Big's back, and Acor with all the credit. And he's only gone and pulled the rabbit from the hat for MOUZ again. Let's see this.
It's been a huge round right here. So head on a swivel after that nade comes on in. There's so many problems. Goes from the AWP to the AK, and here's the shots.
Oh, I love
transfer
that.
there on the third. Beautiful stuff.
I think their old jersey definitely...
It needed some work.
Yeah, it was of the time.
Tizian.
Ooh, and Dexter punishing the little more aggressive maneuver. And where are Big Flank going? Just one by one. They fancy their fights. Dust too, filling them with some individual confidence, but it's being shrugged off at this point by MOUZ. Very aggressive maneuver, and again the round ends before it even starts.
Every kill going their way. Seriously, going to have to go ham right now.
Well, more than ham, I think a full pig. There you are. Uno. Bombs already up mid-brackets and wrapping on in for the most potent of afterplants. tabseN is fast making a name for himself as well in terms of utility damage. You were talking previously about his Dust 2 prowesses and may not get away with this. Ugh, just around the corner in time.
It's a big save. There's a massive save right here.
They try and run him down, but yeah, just good evasive maneuvers, and you can see what that will allow.
They have to defend with bullets here. It's not like they're going to have stop utility to stop this.
And they have perfectly calculated, so CT will be smoked. Acor drops that. Coffin smoke arriving as well. tabseN will be locked out, but this is the fragging you needed to see. MOUZ Sports getting chipped away out here, and it is tabseN that delivers. No surprises there. All onto the one man, Acor, and not got the health to make this work. He has been delivering 12-1. He's got a KD of 12, make it 13 if he can get away with this. He's got his AWP on his back. Equips it. Would only need to ace clutch with 3 HP, so...
Don't burn yourself now.
Oh my god, he hits Tizian. He's got 10 seconds. They can surely challenge that plant out. There's a Coffins player who can just run him down.
They're respecting
him? Keto swings and will save the day, but Acor again a threat. Good shooting. Library unsmoked. Tizian ready to extinguish, but he's deployed it elsewhere, so he will have to reposition. At least Balcony now enables tabseN to hold Graveyard here. This is a powerful angle if they don't clear him. Backs are turned. Rob's missing his chance. It looks like Big have kept their head above water. A competitive half isn't out of reach, Chad, but it has to be all three. It has to be the rest. But it's a bit sus, right? Searson's not sure. He floats to Speedway. Now the double pump. Here it comes. Molly safe. Gate extinguishes, trying to give something for tabseN to peek over. It's a nice little angle towards the pool. Are you going to really pre-aim that? The answer's no, and tabseN racks up a first. Two-man disadvantage. Is there any way in? Something in the feed. It's beamZ claws it in. beamZ opens up the site. Gate still stands strong. Akor's done this once, and he's going to struggle to do it again. Gate and tabseN, they've passed their test on B again. This time a triple kill for the newest addition, the Dane. Here they come. Tizian's in a wide open angle if they go ahead while the smoke's still up, though. He has a lovely one-way. Good flash. Very good flash, but CSGO still hit the close quarters, and CSGO nearly on for the third. In support is Tizian, and it's a meat grinder for MOUZ. They're going to leave with 6. 9-1. It looked like MOUZ had won, but 9-6, game on.
That's crazy. How does CSGO get 2 kills in that position as well? Right?
I don't know.
The decision-making with all of these stacks.
Morale likely quickly sucked out of the room after you have a frisky dust too, and then just find yourselves absent, like dry of rounds. It was what, a 5-0 there?
Come on now, mate.
That's the no-scope.
Come on now.
Yeah, he uses his weapon a little differently. How stylish could that third have been?
Oh, that would have been beautiful scenes right there. This looks fast down mid here, I think, Alex. Are they going to charge on down? They are. mousesports are taking the fight to them. Okay.
Well, it's going to be a quick one, and that isn't a bad start. 2 quick flicks for the CTs, and kept even is Keto. Aggressive, bomb on his back, will have to stay humble now as they do start to maneuver to that B bomb site. It's Frozen in response. What you got? What you got? Not much, and all of that util now redundant. He'll grab that for a deep one. Yeah, he's going to drop a deep CT smoke.
Oh, locked out of this.
It's brilliant from tabseN. I mean, this crossfire is brutal.
No kid as well, and the bomb's already at 20 seconds left.
Oh, sticking around. tabseN struggles. beamZ doesn't. Keto has to come up clutch. A 10-second defuse, though. He has to knock them off the bomb. That's it.
Have to be on it now.
Objective, kill the diffuser. What? It was late. It was too late. They just lost the round just like that. Keto, by existing, will take the pistol, and Big continue their winning ways.
It just felt way too late to be going in for that right there. They had to disrespect that smoke, or Rops had to run into Banana and take contact first to open the door. Towards the arch, that one body blocked.
Yeah, he's going to have a weird gap on that, I think. Oh. That's not... Oh, it could have been the end of him. Akor will perhaps be able to rat this smoke. Will he go uncleared? Rops already puts a good one down range. It's up to this Deagle spot. And oh, the gap. It does go unchecked. 1.5. tabseN, 1 shot from the Deag. beamZ collects. He needs this one. Tizian under a lot of scrutiny. The trade is just not quite there in time. Tucked
good
in
Molly.
on Moto. Molly forced the fight. There's no way out. He has to burn. The smoke
They're fighting.
enables them. They charge on in. They engage, and it could very well work. CSGO 1-on-1. Frozen last seen on site, tags in the smoke, and a tough fraction of health separating them. Mytha liking that one. You can see the fist bumps exchange. MOUZ, they know how much that round means. A second round force converted. Really is crunch time now. Big Clan up mid. They'll have this for free. I say free. Akor denies CSGO straight to the crotch. There's a different type of headshot, and Tizian's next. See you later, Alligator. Big Clan humbled. mousesports back to their winning ways.
Still committed to this here.
They are, yeah. And tabseN, don't forget, he's got it in him. Rops is in a prime position to spank the bottom. Plays hide and seek, and that's a quick headshot from him. Crosshair finds his mark, and Dexter contributing as well. Only Keto. Okay. Rops has locked it down. Call it 12. Is he asking for a boost? No, that doesn't seem... They want to go through it? No, they do. This is quick.
Rops is here as well.
Just about. Dexter will confirm their suspicions. Frozen's got a lot to do.
Here he is.
Rops as well. Does thread the needle. Oh, Rops! Nearly a quad. The nade's not far off. He has saved mousesports there. What a multi-kill.
The pivot as well. So much damage done, but he doesn't even care. Flicks around, gets the kills to Pool, and CSGO left to save here.
How often do you see them push? It's usually one. And I mean, the target management. CSGO misses his shot. He decides he'll come back to you later. Like, that's the awareness I'm talking about. As soon as CSGO fires a bullet and Rops is still alive, he's like, right, I'll come back to you. Hold on, hold your horses.
Oh, I don't know how you get in this one.
Akor, I mean, he might be giving them away into this one. He's gone aggressive. Fortunately, no one chooses to challenge. It's CSGO that's set up for success here. And he does catch the elbow, not the follow-up. Frozen keeps it level, and then some. Look at this man go. Melts them. Bigger, far from Frozen, that's for sure. There's nothing left. What a spray. The whole banana presence is over, and that's the ace. Frozen sends them packing and secures a likely nuke. He wants to go the distance.
Jeez.
Sink or swim, this is it. You win, you're in. You lose, you're out. Frozen not willing to bend the knee just yet.
Horrible place for Big to be in right now. What a horrible place to find yourself here at MOUZ Sports. They've bounced back on their map pick in a big way. It felt like their map in that first half.
Robs gets a very quick flash to the face, and okay, Big. Not going to give up just yet. Look at the speed of these demons. Backs are turned. EKİNER doesn't quite get caught out by Tizian, but the flash is great and buys him time. He's into the pit, and a missed shot from EKİNER. What do we do? As he gets a full white screen, and yeah, Big say play on.
They have hemorrhaged in both of those scenarios, well, actually in a couple of those scenarios in towards that apartment's position. This is the stack over towards porch side here.
They're coming. Oh, EKİNER so blind. It's up to Robs. He did turn it nicely, but unable to contribute more than one. EKİNER shy of the mark. Bemis in support, but now the weapons have fallen into Big Clan hands. A 2-on-3. MOUZ Sports 2 clicks of the mouse away from Nuke. Big Clan, they've looked resilient here at the tail end of Inferno. Can they really pull anything else out of the hat? You can see Thompson's mouth is moving, talking it through. Searson's got the bomb and some util. On the re-aggressing. That's exactly what Searson was waiting for. He's low too. A dink now lodged in his skull. Dexter hears the advance. Will he expect it? Searson does not expect that. At least he's got some info, I suppose. But here comes Thompson. He wants you. And he goes wide. Confirmation of the sight, and that was it! Oh! Frozen takes us to a third. MOUZ Sports lock it down, and we will see a full 3. I think that's what everyone would have wanted.
Yeah, oh, definitely for qualification to legend status, right? Yeah, we may as well go the distance. You may as well give it everything she's got. Of that last map win, and we look to Frozen, who has some massive performances for MOUZ Sports on this very map. Ramp is fast, and away they go. Searson spotted the rotation. It drops pressure, but there he is.
Oh my lordy, running out of players, Big. Is there anything to say? Yes, Cade and Thompson have a contribution, and more than just a contribution. We've got a 2v2. What? This is the quickest turnaround of what looked like a 2v5. Now, it's 2v2.
Dexter's heard this.
Very loud about that. They molly the vent. I love it. But Dexter, will he go unchecked?
Interesting angle choice.
Yeah, he will be able to
free kill.
Thompson a freebie. An absolute freebie. And now the trade is not to be. Dexter denies. Wow, that got sketchy. Real sketchy. And Big Clan, they do remind MOUZ to keep humble. Keto versus Robs here, and he's been spotted out, does evade, and hoping to bait that it's only him. Looking the wrong way. Searson completely booked. Good trade out of Gade. Robs a lot on his shoulders. Where did their health just go? It was Bemis with a fantastic nade, but Robs has been booked, and Bemis has got the entire Big Clan squad, or at least 4 of them, up against him.
And holding on to these guns, well, you highlighted in the last game just how many rifles they save. Maybe we're going to see more of the same here on the CT side of Nuke. Tabson can win this round on his own here. If he just jumps up heaven, nobody's looking right now.
Well, they figured they killed the typical yard lurker, but Tabson hasn't stopped that, hasn't returned to lobby, and now... Oh, no one's looking. No one's looking. Robs. Dead. Round 1. That's amazing from Tabson. He saves them initially and then secures the round as well. It's 9 seconds as the bomb does go down safe. EKİNER's not quite going to get away with this AWP.
What tends to happen in the current meta of Nuke is once you give up full yard control, your topside defenders and your ramp defenders, if they don't turtle up, which tends to be going more passive, they can note there's early MOUZ. Well, Big could take advantage of that.
Oh, okay, Gade slipped the net. EKİNER. Yeah, he may not be ready for this. It's a good flash, but Gade is already advancing. Again, they're going to get caught off, but never mind. This whole team has disappeared. Gade looking to be a hero. He's above him in the blind spot. He could get frozen if he catches his angle at the right time. The trio discipline's huge here from Gade. I think he understands that Warehouse is a possibility. This could be huge. Drop down. Eliminate one, and Frozen responds. Okay, problem solved. MOUZ will take it. They'll take it cleanly, and Frozen gets all the brownie points and the pats on the back. When EKİNER chooses to take that
He's
next
got him, surely.
fight. Just the tip of the head. Oh, and first it's Robs. It couldn't get better. EKİNER needs it. Does
Huge
react
trade.
in time. And this is madness. Constantly tit for tat. Gade
Oh,
doesn't
he
clear his corner.
clear.
Spots the barrel. You're so low, though. You'd have to pre-fire. Dexter down. That's a big one from the Dane. Bemis has to do it all. A one-on-one. A duel with Searson and a battle of wits. Considers the rotate. Bemis does too, and Searson's a bit of a fakey boy here.
Staying quiet
Has
about
to be
this.
a safe plant. He's actually opted to do it close. Gets it down in the nick of time, opts for the hut. Beamer's trying to solve the puzzle.
When he sees the bomb, he's going to have a good idea. He's slipped towards hut here.
Yeah, it makes sense.
He's on his tail.
It makes a lot of sense, and he's going for the
He's
full.
sitting it.
He's going for the full. He knows he's going around the world, and no, Searson has the bluff called. 5 secured, and a 1v2 from Beamer.
See you later.
Takes him down as well for good measure.
Huge stuff there.
He's safe, he can play it around, and that smoke enables this angle. Oh, he's being caught out by the spread. Acor on the rafters does nothing. Loud about this. The top site's under a lot of scrutiny, and Tabson will wrap around. Frozen tested in a very big way. Down the vents leads to his demise. Searson took a gamble there. A huge gamble. But Akito still has a chance for this bomb. Rops should be able to deny. He will activate. Bait the ladder. Keto looking the wrong way, and Rob's just about getting that one across the line.
Still a bit messy.
Yeah.
A little bit messy, but it's still the round.
Oh, he's going to jump over and flank. This would be nuts. The timing's great. Turn around. Oh, no. Tizzy and hyper aware. The flash was too suspicious. It was so deep.
He's got the info. He's called 2, right? But this is fast. They're accelerating off of that straight away. Big know that they've been seen. They take the space, and now it's on Rops. He needs to shut this down.
He has to have a moment here, and Keto's having none of it. This is a great T-haul out of Big already. Tip for tap. Acor anticipated. Keto really just looking like a turret.
And the save simulator again here. Oh, 1 round in it still. These saved guns are keeping MOUZ competitive. I respect the saves, but at some point, as I mentioned, the fight has to come in. It's not going to be jarring at all.
That will spread. Frozen has to respect it. Won't have info. Shadow betrays Tizian. And the mollying looking for Bemis. He's been forced forward. Acor tucked on rafters. Topside would not be the go sign, and bodies have dropped. Frozen actually activates on the back of the fading molly, and now only Rops. He's lost his duel again. He is getting beaten up.
He's not having any luck of things at that. Every time he's losing that fight.
Oh, that smoke's not bad. They might be able to get a plant off anyway. They might be able to get a plant off anyway. And Searson's hit a Hail Mary. No scope. It's enabled the plant, but that will be it. Okay, Mouseport stabilized. In the absence of utility, it is the gunfights, Chad. The support of Acor. He doesn't have to be so worried about the doors. Decon's an issue. And that's the death. Searson's doing a lot. This T-side AWP is coming alive. And Big Clan to finish this half with style. Bomb down, site is there. It's a tough cookie to crack. You've got a couple of nades to make your way in. Great damage. They are softened up for Bemis. Good to see his name back in the feed. He posts his 10th, and Frozen's crawling. He can catch Tabson completely unawares. The trade potential non-existent. Big, you're into the site. Searson trying to wrap around it. Only game goes unchecked, and now Searson to come up clutch.
Sitting it again.
3, 2, they need to check it. They've knocked him off. It's Searson that contributes. Bemis is light on time. Searson should have this. The molly will seal a deal. No smoke available. Big Clan to close the gap. 7. Absolutely brilliant. And Bemis knows he's just not got the time. An 8-7 half. Highly competitive. And that's such a beautiful time to be smoking them off main. Big's options are limited here. Like Gade and Tabson, they want to be coming through main. They're looking for something. A smoke on the door ain't bad. A flash to go.
Oh, he's missed it.
He's whiffed it. Still the shots are coming in. It's up to you, Acor, and he's only taken 1. Frozen, long range, hands out headshots. Tabson to clutch, time-sensitive mission. Bemis calls the bluff, checks it, confirms his suspicions around his theirs, and MOUZ will take the pistol.
Another pistol here. That's both in this. They managed one of the pistol rounds over there on Inferno, so they don't have anything to work with. The map has been flipped on its head. They're pushing lobby. CT
Rob's
spawn.
got him. There's more to come. Is he ready for Gade? Squeaky is a potential push. The door naded off. He can slink back into the site. But yeah, complete role reversal. Look at this. Keto's trying to clear out hell, and he loses his life because of it. This one's worked wonders for MOUZ, and you can count on Robs to hold this lobby tight. Tabson denies.
Gade's still top. Gade, they're coming. They're both here.
Gade, oh no, he gets them both. They're looking the wrong way. There's more to be done.
Oh,
Big,
no!
Turn it on its head. What a round. 3 from Gade, 2 from Tabson, and that's an extra firm fist bump. My God. Ugh. Oh, that's a tough one to stomach. And that's the end of Searson early. Big's looking a bit wobbly now. Tabson, yeah, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Didn't know where to choose, where to frag, and only one clawed back. Keto onto Rops has opened up ramp. Trophy room walker potential. So the bomb's across. I mean, there's so much power for MOUZ right now. They've got Heaven. They can slow it down.
Yeah, they can peel back up. Tizian they can forego completely. It is Gade who's going to pick into the AWP of Acor. The timing on this for Acor is great. A steady shot, and now, surely.
Wow.
Surely.
MOUZ.
They're not out of it yet, right? Their loss bonus isn't great. This AK being saved is the best thing that they're going to have to boast. And you've already seen throughout these last 3 maps how conservative they like to take a lot of these. And smiles on the faces.
Oh, CSGO wants to join them. They have no idea about this heavy ramp presence. He's really going to be hard-pressed to contribute heavily here. Can he get his util down? Oh, confirms threat. He's going to be hunted. It's a scout, but he does string together 2 shots, and there's more to be found. Oh, CSGO! Who needs an AWP? He does it with the 1700 version, and now Keto has the low sight on lock. Door will swing open. He gets a lovely sound cue if he's required. MOUZ will slow it down, but big, yeah, despite the absent AWP, CSGO has found them 2. Acor still working with the big one.
Acor's doing a lot of talking there.
Oh, and Keto does stand to deliver at least the 1, trying to reposition. He could get wallbanged and should will go down. Can they plan?
Another tag.
Yeah, CSGO Scout is ever present. And Frozen, 20 frags has been effervescent. Acor with it all to do, doesn't check his corners, and that's a recovery out of big. Full-on CPR.
They're going to have to peel through. I don't think they're going secret, Alex. I think they're going to try and go Heaven and split top. There's not going to be much time for this.
So low on time. Here they come through main. Tizian's activated.
So
what
Telegraph.
A shot. He's ready to go. There's more where that came from. And Acor will at least collect. Top site open for business. Keto caught. And look at that from Acor. You couldn't have asked for more. The T-side contributions. He delivers again.
I can't believe that is the smoke variation that they opted to go for so late. I think the fact that well, you could see the frustration from Tizian there because he gets the first. Woof. Woof. He's setting his teammate up to get the second. Like, Tizian has already started the round off perfectly for big. The fact that they don't get the second after that, that right there is where it gets let down. That is the problem. I can't believe they've made that call so late. That is crazy stuff here out of MOUZ.
Isolating the duel a little here onto the single door. This is everything. Baits the shot nicely. A very effective jiggle, the supportive flash. And a nice one from Tizian. He is doing everything he can for Big Clan. They're considering the top rotation, and that's Gade's responsibility. He knows it's a possibility. Acor, the bodyguard, doesn't choose to engage initially. Tizian wants to bide time. Acor's opted to clear out single. This one breaks. Big Clan house, but Tizian continues to add frags to his tally. 3 so far from the German. And Gade will finish it off with pizzazz. Big say play on.
Oh, Lord, the mind games in that moment. The fact that Tizian didn't just start rotating on the back of that smoke.
Keep your eyes on that clock. They're coming into Ram now.
It's all on Keto here.
So much on his plate.
Has to stop them.
Okay, okay. That's still not the rifles. 3 kicking. Kevlard up. Hunting him. They know he's on the site, delaying as best he can. Acor connects a crucial shot, and the doors are open. Tabson can contest. And that's enough for Rops. He will contribute again. 3v5 turned on its head, equalized. Door sound cue yet to be made. He's got Dark and on it locked. Bemis again for MOUZ. It looks like 15 looms. They recover this beautifully. And the door slams shut, denied. As they advance, Bemis again, and that's 15. MOUZ Sports break through. And you can see what it means to them.
The windows are broken, they're going quick.
It can end in a moment's notice. 1 minute 45, we could see 2 deaths in the first 10 seconds. Here they come. Searson down, humbled completely. The AWP falls into enemy hands. Frozen can apply his trade with that. They can completely flatten Keto. And they do pull the plug on it. Down goes Frozen. Okay, leveling it out. Bomb, where is it? Robs has got a real opportunity here to try and punish that CT, and already the bodies are dropping. Only 2 for Big Clan. Just keep fighting. Tizian a dink, it's just not enough. Gade, the new addition to save them or eliminate them. There we go. 16 is found, and Dexter joins the European team and gets his first top 16. MOUZ Sports, we'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, huge stuff. Absolutely mental scenes here, and you can just see it, the pure elation for these boys right here. Oh, it hasn't been easy. The RMR, the first one this year, the Flashpoint event, they won it. They didn't they struggled so much at the last IEM fall to get to this point. They had to sit from home to see if they would even qualify for the Challenger stage. They didn't even make it out of their group.